Give me your thoughts on the Australian government's response. Now, on the one hand, you have Penny Wong and Anthony Albanese saying they understand the threat of a nuclear-armed Iran, but they say let's have talk and dialogue. Now, obviously, everyone would like this resolved the next instant, with Iran relinquishing its nuclear ambitions. But why don't we hear more from Albanese about demanding that? How can anybody go forward from here without Iran first relinquishing any nuclear weapons ambitions?
Well, look, Chris, I mean, I agree with that. I mean, the statements from our Foreign Minister and Prime Minister, I mean, they did recognise the threat to the international world order and to Israel. So that is a good thing, but I don't know why they didn't follow that up with a dose of reality. I mean, then to sort of talk about the path through to this being dialogue and diplomacy, unfortunately, is just not grounded in any form of reality. There's a complete disconnect with what's going on in the ground. And I'd say that, my reaction is one of really, I suppose, disappointment. And I'm disappointed in it because, I'd have expected Australia, which has had a great foreign policy and thoughtful policy for many, many years and has played a role, I would have expected them to clearly be able to support an ally in a position like this. I mean, Israel's in a position where I've said it's fighting against not only the fact that Iran itself is trying to do this, but it is the epicentre of what's been going on since October the 7th. It stood behind the Houthis, the Hezbollah, Hamas, of course, 7 fronts. And of course, it's the absolute centre of all of the anti-Semitic lies that you see being propagated around the media in the world. So it's like the epicentre of all of this. And why we can't have statements that are fully supportive of Israel in that predicament, I mean, I find that pretty disappointing. And then the other thing that's disappointing, as you said, is the take on international law. I mean, unfortunately, our government has been pretty quick to sort of suggest or imply that Israel's not complying with international law, that it's in breach of humanitarian law, all sorts of things. And yet now we're witnessing war crimes, indiscriminate firing of ballistic missiles on population centres. I mean, you can't actually think of a more grievous breach of international law, and yet there's kind of silence.
Yeah, well said, Paul. Well said indeed. Paul Rubenstein there, who chairs the New South Wales branch of the AIJAC, the Australia-Israel Jewish Affairs Council.